Good evening, family. Ahi hai Lilitu.
Ahi hai Lilitu.
Welcome back to Red Center by Night. I hope your travels are well. A lot of you have come a long way from home. But there's no rest for the wicked. Mercy itself and frees all faults. Let your indulgence set me free. This was a line derived from The Tempest of William Shakespeare. And it struck a chord with me while writing this story. Who knows why? Maybe we will find out through the story. Maybe you even set me free. Now, let's roll the credits, shall we?
I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the.
Last episode, our Lilins were immediately torn apart by their own fates. Alice informed the others that she will be leaving first thing tomorrow evening. Mr. Winters had to leave due to an urgent call to come back to the garden. And while his companions are in day sleep, he slipped away like a snake and left to figure out what is happening in his domain. It left Lorna and Dasha together to confront the sudden appearance of the prince. Prince Sarrasine did not arrive alone. He arrived with a young Tremere Neonate that Dasha called Chloe, who now goes by the name of Jam. And they arrive at Tali restaurant ahead of our Lilins. Meanwhile, Alice arrived at the Roadhouse just an hour before the sun rises. She found 9 in the office room and went in to confront her before 9 went ahead and revealed herself to actually be 8 in 9's disguise. 8 proceeded to force Alice to walk down her very painful human past, trying to break her down so she would reveal where 9 is. But Alice prevailed, and 8 became bored, leaving Alice to her own thoughts. Back with Lorna and Dasha, after arriving at Tali, they finally got to talking with the Prince Sarrasine and Jam. Jam forced a premonition and had a talk with 7 in the labyrinth. Dasha was nagging at Sarrasine about letting a neonate walk all over him before Jam came back and reluctantly letting them all know about the premonition. Afterwards, the prince and Jam left our 2 Lilins with more questions than answers. We will resume the story with Dasha and Lorna. What happened right after Prince Sarrasine had left you?
I think I decided that we should stop fucking around and mention that I've been studying a new ritual where we could illuminate where 7 could be. I believe we attempted to call Alice and there was no answer, and we knew that the sun was rising soon. So we retired, I believe, and then decided on a plan for the next day. Do you remember?
Yeah, we were going to try and go to the Macca's to reconvene with Alice. But if she wasn't going to show up then at sunset, then we probably weren't going to be seeing her until around midnight because of how far away the Roadhouse was. And we had that appointment that we couldn't afford to miss at the salt mines. So we were going to head towards there after we woke up.
Okay.
So you're
but we'd go to the
retiring?
Macca's first
Yes.
to try and catch up with these two.
So, Dasha and Lorna, you retired at the unsafe haven
We
for
did,
this
yes.
evening.
Yes, because we didn't have access to any other havens.
That's
Paperwork was still going through on the other place that I'd purchased, I imagine.
That's right, we did hear.
the other place that you purchased will be available tomorrow evening for
Tomorrow
all of
evening.
you.
Good.
You will be talking with the real estate agent, so you can pass by there before going to the
Yeah.
salt mine.
Good idea.
Yes.
All right. We move our scene to Mr. Winters. It is now day, so most of our Lilins are in day sleep. However, Mr. Winters, during this morning, was forced to do the walk of shame. After being thrown a laptop to the face by the Second Inquisition group and being forced to just walk from the base to Alice Springs. There is nothing in this desert but just the road and you, Mr. Winters. What's on your mind?
And it was all going so well. And now everything that I have been working towards may have just slipped out of my fucking flies.
Sorry.
It is Alice Springs.
Yes.
Especially during summer.
He's thinking fucking flies as he's walking down this road alone.
Perfect. Straight everyone.
Kind of having potentially lost everything he's been working for, or working towards rather, for quite a few years is frustrating. And someone is going to have to bear the brunt of this frustration rather shortly.
Right?
Also very curious about this special delivery laptop that he's just received. Very curious indeed. But he'll head towards that the Macca's meeting point that we established, because he won't be back in the haven.
It takes a few, maybe more than a few hours just walking from Pine Gap to Alice Springs. And this is a warning to all of you at home. During the day in the desert, you always come prepared. You bring cover, you bring water, you bring food. If you're driving, make sure that you stock up, you tell people where you're going. Because the desert is brutal in the daytime. And people get lost. All the time. Mr. Winters, you are still human. And the desert heat is brutal at this time, especially once it reaches noon. You can feel dehydration setting in. You are parched. It is really hot.
Is there any form of shade anywhere? I'm guessing it's just open desert.
This is just an open desert.
No cars coming either way.
Nope. And if there are, it is Inquisition vehicles that refuses to stop.
Given that the terrain's fairly open, one thing I would like to do is check if I am being followed or monitored.
Wits awareness.
Oh, this fly, I swear to Christ.
It's
That was
very
so
on
fun.
point. Also, another thing about Australia, especially when you're in the outback, is the fact that there are millions of flies. You will get more exhausted of the flies than the heat
Oh, I've got a thingy there, don't I? Probably.
and anything else.
Oh, do I heal any of the willpower from last session?
Yes.
Is it everything that wasn't aggravated?
Yes.
Okay, cool. In that case, I will spend a willpower. Okay, so that is 5.
With 5 successes, you would notice that there is a car that occasionally just stops. But they are quite far away, but you manage to spot them in this open desert.
Okay. I'm guessing too far away to pick out a license plate
Yes.
or even a make or a model.
Yes. It is just a black vehicle from afar.
Cool. So someone is definitely keeping tabs on me. Okay. Good to know. This is going to be an absolute shot in the dark. But sense the unnatural.
Alright. Can you please roll the relevant rolls for it? I think it's wits and resolve. Wits and was it
Occult.
resolve and occult or science?
I actually brought it with me, but it's over there. My bad.
Let me double check for you, Mr. Winters.
They took all my stuff, you see.
This MF already suffering heat exhaustion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do the things.
3 successes, you would notice that there is something in the desert. Maybe more than one, but you cannot pinpoint. You have precision, right?
I do have precision.
Okay, you can pinpoint exactly where they are, but it is not coming from the black vehicle.
Can I sense what it is?
With 3 successes, you would know that it is of the... It's neither vampires, nor gifted humans, nor mages.
I've got an idea.
Oh no.
I've got a... well, I am human. So if they are what I think they are, they probably won't just turn me into sushi on the spot. How far away are they?
Quite far.
Okay. I'll just make a mental note of where they are. Actually, it might be something else. Yeah, I'm going to die of dehydration if I go down that road. I'm just going to head towards the Macca's. I know there's water at the Macca's and probably not werewolves. Probably. If they're werewolves.
Only teenagers.
Yeah.
Only teenagers. But you know. You can
Oh,
have-
yeah. You said they weren't human, right?
Not gifted humans anyway.
Possible teenagers in desert.
Teenagers does go to the desert. But yeah, Mr. Winters, as you're walking back towards Alice Springs, you start hearing voices.
That's usually good. Oh, you mean not from... those hearing voices. Yeah, that's not so good. What are these voices saying?
We didn't mean it.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes. Sounded like your parents.
Oh, that's just great. With all the shit I can be fucking hallucinating, I've got this. I'm gonna ignore them and push on.
We didn't mean to.
I'm gonna just double check around me and make sure I am alone, right?
Yes, you are.
Pushing on and just ignoring.
We were forced to do it, son. Please, you have to believe us.
I don't believe shit. Just shut the fuck up. You're not real. In my head, I'm probably just dying of dehydration. It's fine. Moving on.
We did it for you. To give you a better life.
look at this shit. Better life. What fucking life? Why am I talking to hallucinating? No. Forward. Come on, I got this.
You're gonna get yourself killed doing this. Please come home.
Home. There is no home. There hasn't been a home since, if there ever was one. No.
We're your family.
Fucking family. No, I'm just going to start whistling a happy tune.
Restore composure.
A resolve and composure, two
Yes.
stats? Okay. Well, it's been a day. One success, and I ain't willpowering that.
Winters, how does it look like when you break?
Depends, how bad of a break are we talking?
One success kind of break.
Oh, one of those. Like home. What kind of home are we talking about? Just shut up. No, they didn't give a fuck. What the fuck would you know? You're not even real. Or am I not real? Maybe I wish I wasn't real. No, you're full of fucking shit. You're full of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Cut him. Probably should have done it in the sleep. Kitchen knife.
And this is what the individuals in the car see through their binoculars. Just watching Mr. Winters have a mental breakdown while walking home from the Ark back to Alice
The
Springs.
garden. It's the garden. It's not the fucking ark. It's the garden. It's my garden. It was my garden. Not my garden anymore. Too many weeds, you see.
Now let's move our scene to Alice. The day is passing quite quickly in Australia. Nights are usually longer, especially now. For some reason, Australia had decided that it has an extended winter. Alice, I'd like you to roll a rouse check as you wake for this evening.
I'm fine.
You wake up to complete destruction around you that you have caused. And a few missed calls when you check your phone.
Who are the calls from?
From Lorna. And one from 9.
What's my reception like?
1.
I'll message 9. Just a question mark.
She immediately replies, like, what?
You called?
And then she replies, oh yeah, I forgot. Where are you guys? Because I went back to the garden and the puppies are there, but you guys aren't there.
We're working. Don't leave.
Okay.
Bar the door. Don't let anyone else in.
Are we in danger?
Possibly.
She sends a gif. It's just Elmo with the fire burning behind him. Just like that.
I'll send back a gif of Count Von
How
Count.
we pronounce it.
Go. Fight is on.
This is why you're so insistent on causing us emotional damage.
Of Count Von Count counting to 9.
She just replies, okay, I'll bar the doors except for you guys.
No. No one.
Not even you guys?
I'll send a fly when it's safe.
Okay.
And then I'll message Lorna. I'm loving it. And then a second message with the number 8 and flame emoji.
All right. What's your next plan after that?
I'll pull together the pieces of paper that I was writing on before I fell asleep and tuck them inside my shirt. I'll look at the general destruction around me and pick up the one book that hasn't been touched. Put that in my back pocket. Pull out my lighter and set the curtains on fire and walk away. Back to where I hope my vehicle is.
Yep, it is untouched.
I'll get in and I will turn on some music. It's Flight of the Valkyries. And I am driving back into town.
All right.
So good.
I've been on loop for 4 hours.
Now you know why Alice is the way Alice is.
Just thinking of the Illinois Nazis.
Trying to be serious.
I'm sorry.
And now we move our scene to Dasha and Lorna. Can you please roll for a rouse check?
Okay, I guess I
Sounded like a fail.
Yep. I am hungrier.
You're okay? Dasha, you woke up to just darkness. But there is noises outside and there is light coming from under the door. So it means that your room is just the one dark.
Interesting. Okay. Honestly, at this point, because I know it's an unsafe haven, I will also try my what is it? Sense the unseen. Yes. Sense the
Alright.
unseen. Where are we? It's free, so it's
Yeah.
wits and auspex or resolve and auspex. So, which one do you think?
Wits and aspects.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You should, I think, also have that bonus from the blood resonance.
You're right.
Yep. Plus the blood resonance from drinking.
Plus 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've knocked that one. 5.
With 5 successes, your sense the unseen shows you just the void.
from the direction of the door.
Yes.
Is this the void I recognize from 9?
It is the void you recognize from 9.
Familiar void, then. Oh, dear. Okay. I think I will try to quietly crack open the door and get an idea of what's going on out there.
You see 9 just walking around, looking like she did a literal walk of shame
Oh, yes. Okay.
from the party. Her hair is just all over the place. Her makeup is smudged, and she is playing with the puppies who are just staring up at her, waiting for command.
Aw.
While she's eating some granola bars.
Okay. This is maybe a little bit chaotic, but I kind of want to see what happens when she's surprised. So I'm going to quietly slip out and then slam the door behind me so that when she turns, she sees me. What did you do?
9 immediately just turns around, but her face is not the usual like light and happy that you see 9 as. It's more of sharp, calculating, and it's as if she's ready to fight.
Okay.
But seeing that it's you, she's just like, oh, okay, you just scared me.
Interesting. I'll make a note. 9 is sharp today.
Lorna, you just woke up to text from Alice, which signifies that Alice is safe.
That's a relief.
Sorry. Oh.
Is people allergic to the fly?
Sorry, folks. My bad.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I'll make my way out, and at a point where it's not likely to be overseen, show you the messages.
Okay.
And turn to 9. Have you heard anything from Alice
Yeah, she sent me texts.
saying?
Danger is
And?
coming, and to bar the doors, and she will send a fly when she arrived.
Okay. That's sensible.
Yes, you should stay here.
Or
And
what
feed
are
the
we?
dogs.
What's the danger?
We're not sure yet, which is why we're worried. Now, I know that when Alice tells you you're grounded, she means that you're about to head out. This is serious. We need you to not be leaving. This isn't a punishment grounded, just sneak on off whenever thing. This is a, we are worried about you, about Fluffy, about Kerberos, about this haven, about all of us. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
This is serious.
Can I do a check to see whether she has taken us seriously?
What's an insight?
Thank you.
I think,
Also, thank you for picking up the slack of my bad parenting.
I think while you're doing that, I'll also just be like, so how was the party?
It's great.
What did you get up to? Come on.
I met this like really cookie guy in the party, and it was great. We caught up with each other. He's familiar to me because we've met before. So we just caught up about what we're up to and stuff, and we kind of
Oh? What's his name?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Okay, 9 and Jeff.
Would we have heard Winters talking about or to Jeff?
Yes.
Okay, that Jeff. Oh.
There are a million Jeffs.
That's true. No.
There's not a million anything in this town except for flies.
That's true. There's probably 2 Jeffs in the entire town. So wait, you were catching each other up on what you've been up to.
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
Nothing much. I've been like doing odd jobs around town, and then we kind of got distracted from talking, and then.
All right. Well, how's your wits and insight?
4?
4. With 4 successes, you know that 9 is just confused about what's happening, but she is a curious cat. So if you tell her that something, like try to tell her like, don't go anywhere, don't do anything. She will try and figure out what is happening.
That's my girl.
Okay.
We're the worst parents. Okay. So, we were planning on going to the salt mine. However, this message reckon that she's going to break several speed limits and we'll reconvene at the Macca's before we go there, which I would prefer to have our full strength when we go. Are there any more messages come through from Delilah since the one she sent last night?
Nope.
Great. So they might still be there.
Well, I hope they didn't sleep there during the day. Imagine. Yeah. Although it's possible. You're right. So, can I also check in on Winter's reflection? I think I have 3 nights left of Unerring Pursuit.
Yeah.
Whew.
I think
Oh, by
you
this
reflective
time,
surfaces
by
in
this
the middle of the
Sunglasses.
desert.
We talked
Yeah,
about that.
sunglasses.
Oh yeah, duh.
Oh, you would see Winters just walking in a suburban area of the town. You can see in the reflection that he's looking down. He's lost his shoe somehow. He is all dusty from all the things. He's looking up and he's still walking.
Is he still talking to himself?
Yes.
Will Winters have enough of a moment of clarity to check himself for bugs? Like, yes.
Which bugs?
As opposed to flies, which I'm sure he's covered with.
With 1 success in your wits and resolve now.
I think after we experience Delilah, though, hopefully we can check you before we say anything. But
He just wand me down.
we'll work it out. Okay, so I'll turn to you after I've done that. I'll just be like, Winters is fucked. So
Okay, maybe we take the second car that Alice tracked for us and drive and pick him up. Did you get an idea of where he was?
Did I?
It's nearby Macca's, actually. Okay. It's almost there. He's almost there.
All right.
Just a little bit more.
Pick him up and
Yes.
take him for a couple of manies while you get rid of any bugs that might be on him.
Yes, I'm sure he's had a fantastic
The town's
time.
not big enough for blockies, just manies.
Okay. Whatever that means, darling, yes. All right. Well, let's prepare and go then. I want to be very serious with you, 9. As Lorna said, this is... You seem like a tough cookie. Nothing can really hurt you, right? You don't even really need to sleep. And we know this about you and we're still worried. That should be enough for you to understand the nature of the worry.
I mean, I can help, you know? Like, I don't have to be stuck here. I can help you guys. Just do stuff. I can help protect you too.
Being here and protecting the place where we sleep during the day, where we're at our most vulnerable, is the most help that you can be right now.
Okay, but I want you to take something then. If you're gonna just leave me here in the haven. And she takes out like a little bag from her pocket. It's a tiny bag that's jingling.
Oh.
And she opens it up and it reveals a couple of rings. It's just gold bands of rings. Looks like a wedding ring, several sizes and stuff.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, I've been dabbling on some stuff, and if you're going out and there's danger, and you say it's serious, then I want at least you guys to have this for protection.
What are they?
Protection?
What will they do? How do we...
If you're in danger, it'll protect you.
And how will do that?
I haven't... They'll bring you someone who will protect you.
Oh, summon somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody you know.
Yeah?
Go on, who is it?
I can't tell you.
Don't tell
Don't ruin
me.
the protection.
Oh,
It's part of the ritual.
Oh, okay. May I apply Spirit's Touch to these rings to get a little bit of a hint?
Yeah.
Come on. Professional curiosity. Okay.
9 gave them to the wrong person.
You'd have been like, oh, they're pretty nice. Done. Here we are. Spirit's Touch.
Should have just given it to Lorna.
One rouse check. Come on.
No, but
Dasha would.
Dasha will still go
Hands.
like.
Yeah, I would still take them off. All right, so one rouse check. Intelligence and Auspex. 5 and 4.
Hello, fly. Goodbye, fly. I feel like I'm back in Alice Springs, fly.
All right, I'm gonna burn a willpower because that was horrendous. Oh, that's better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So, what do I learn?
With 5 successes, the ring, when you touch it, you felt like you're transported in another era.
Ooh.
The face of the person you're looking at, because this is a woman looking at the mirror, the face is blurry. But you have a feeling that it's 9, but at the same time not. But it's not 8 either. It's just 9. Like the whole feeling you got from it is 9, pure 9. And she's wearing a long, flowy white robe that is quite modest. And she wore a gold circlet around her head. But aside from that, you cannot distinguish any other features of hers. And you see her raise up the ring and then just put it on for turning around, and then you're back to the present where we are. So, who wants to wear the ring?
So, do we just put it on when we need it, or we just wear it constantly?
You just wear it constantly, and it's...
Well, I don't have a terrible feeling about this, but I do have enough of one that I think it...
Why is it gonna be a terrible feeling? I'm giving you a gift. I'll give it to Lorna then.
Yes.
Lorna.
I think it might work better
Ring.
with your discipline. Something
I'll give Lorna the ring. That's just being mean.
I appreciate the
She's
gift.
just worried.
Yes, I'm worried, and of course, we have slightly different disciplines, and I feel they might clash. So Lorna might be better.
Yeah. Okay. So 9 hands the gold band to Lorna.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm not putting it on yet, but I am holding on to it.
Okay.
Now, there's one more thing, just very quickly before we go. Alice gave you a debit card, some sort of prepaid card.
Yeah.
Did you spend that when you were out? All of it? Yeah. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drinks are expensive.
Indeed. So you must be aware then that those kinds of things are traceable, yes?
Yeah. That's why I always just withdraw it and then use the cash.
Okay, good. I know you've been trained well.
Cash is not traceable.
As long as you withdrew it from somewhere very far away. Yes. Good to know. Well, hopefully there's enough supplies for you here, and we will be back soon once we collect the others.
Okay.
Who are you letting in?
No one except the fly, then it means it's Alice and you guys.
You can
I-
tell the difference between one of her flies and one of the millions of others.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Alice's fly always tries to get up your nose or ear.
So, know that you cannot trust anyone else's face or voice or phone communication at this time. And you should know what that means.
Okay, so we are doing this for real, like just laying low, disappearing act real.
For real.
Okay.
Absolutely zero cap whatsoever.
Cap, you say? What? All right.
Okay, I guess I'll just sit for the long haul and find something on Netflix to watch. I heard Wednesday is a really good show.
Yes, you do that. All right, shall we go?
Yeah, let's go pick up Winters.
Getting on the car, Lorna, a message from the real estate agent comes saying she will be waiting at the house that you have bought.
Excellent.
Just to hand over the keys and do some last minute signing, and that's it.
Okay.
Get that after Winters.
Yes.
On the way to the Macca's. Sure.
Okay, great.
All right.
Excellent. So let's go find ourselves a heat-stricken boy.
Yes, it looked like he had been walking, so I don't know what happened, but I can't wait to find out.
Does it take us long to find him?
No. Considering the fact that the streets are often just desolate, aside from the odd person walking here and there, Winters is just walking in the middle of the road without a shoe on, sweaty, dusty, and Dasha and Lorna, you would notice a bruise on Winters' face as you roll right next to Winters.
So the window comes down. You're driving because you have the dots in driveway.
And he's still talking to himself.
Yes, the window rolls down. You lost there, little boy?
Mum?
Why did you get into the car and we can get you something to eat and drink?
Okay. I lost a shoe.
We'll get you a new one, a better one.
Flies.
Yes, it's Alice Springs.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pop the door.
Stranger danger.
I mean, if I have to mesmerize you, I will attempt.
I will get in the car. Is there anything sharp nearby in the car?
In the car? It is a tradie youth that you have stolen, so yes.
What in particular would be the sharpest thing?
You've got a hammer. So the back of the hammer is probably the sharpest thing in there.
Well, I guess can't be choosers. I'll take the hammer.
Yep.
And, hold it up to the throat as though it were a knife. I don't think Winters can tell the fucking difference at the moment.
To mine? Oh, good. Oh, this is cute.
I always knew we'd see you again, and when I did, this is what I was going to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd go through the motions of trying to cut with the blunt side of a hammer.
I'm just like... yeah. Ow, oh no. You killed your mother.
I'm good now. I'm good.
You good now? Okay, good. And I'll start patting him down and looking for bugs as instructed by Lorna.
Can I use cloud memory on him?
Only works for the recent ones. So he won't remember what your interaction was when you rolled up to him.
Okay, that recent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Last few minutes, yeah. Okay, dang.
I mean, you want him to keep that embarrassing memory? Up to you. Okay, I'm checking him for bugs. Do I need to do some sort of roll?
What's an investigation, please?
Do you feel that too? They're just touching.
Lorna, if you would like to check Winters, you can roll Wits and Insight to see what his current state of mind is.
I might actually blood size.
You mean more specifically than fucked?
Yes.
It's good. Okay. That's really good. I'm just going to do a blood surge because I didn't have any in this investigation.
4.
It's 4.
That's 6.
Alright. With 6 successes, you would find 2 kinds of bugs, actually, on Winters.
Oh, what are they?
One is a tracking and one is listening. It's quite small compared to the others that you have seen. It looks to be state of the art.
I think I'm just going to say good night, boys, and crush it. And then the tracking one, I don't know. Can I toss it into the tray of another ute? that I see?
Yes.
Great, do that.
You're doing a lot of that.
Yes.
Lorna, you would know that Winters have been through the ringer. Interrogation, being made to walk in a very shameful way. His mental breakdown is unnatural for somebody of his stature. So you need to get him out of that mental state, or else he's gonna just spiral down.
Can you do something with your Toreador
So
powers?
pretty.
Just want to try. Think.
Even do you have like a mesmerize? I have that. If you need. I mean, I don't know. He's quite.
Yeah,
holy.
mesmerize would probably shatter his brain even more. Is what I'm worried about.
Even if it's just a way to just like snap him out of it, I don't know. Well, we should definitely, humans need to eat and drink. We should try that.
Yeah, take him through the drive-through and
Yeah.
feed him some
Nugs.
nugs.
Yeah.
And
The
definitely
power
some water.
Yes. All right, and I'm just gonna like lay his head on my lap and just like pat it. Be like, it'll all be okay soon.
Can you make it go away?
Yes, we can make it go away.
Take it out of the sky.
Oh, the sun? I wish.
It would make our lives a lot easier.
Do you hear it too?
Hear what, darling?
The thing.
The thing. Okay. We'll get you some food soon. It'll be okay. All right. So I think we're not making any stops on the way. Can we drive through?
Yeah, I
and
think
then
drive
look
through,
around?
then do the
Yes.
real estate, and then go back to the Macca's to grab her to go to the salt mines.
Well, I mean, if Alice is there, that would be great, but I know it will take a while. So.
It will, so drive through first.
Okay.
Didn't tell me I lost a shoe.
Don't tell. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, we'll get you a new shoe. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Okay.
All right. It's currently a Friday in Alice Springs. It's Friday evening, which makes it worse because it means that the line in Macca's is quite long. It is snaking around the block because of all the drunk people that wants to get their food, and considering the fact that there's only 2 places, or at least fast food places, that are open until midnight or 24/7. Macca's has a really long line.
All right, we're not fucking around. You know what to do. Just pull up in front of the last car that's exited. We'll roll the window down and we'll just take their food.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll let you do that with your enchanting ways.
The car has a bunch of what looks like to be 20-somethings that are all drunk.
Well, they're drunk. That'll make it easier then. Thank you. Just need to take that.
What? Fuck off, man. Get your own.
Or,
We waited.
Or? Yeah.
They are all just staring at you. Like, wow.
Amazing.
So here for it.
I'm not even going to roll to assist it, even though I hate it when they do that. I'll just be like, well done. Very good. I might even turn your head up towards her to be like, isn't she great? All right, we'll start feeding you chips or whatever it was in the bag.
I'm just gonna try and like reach out and poke Lorna, see if she's there.
Mr. Winters, can you roll wits and composure and resolve, please? See if the food actually helped.
Composure and resolve. I can roll it.
Yeah.
No promises there. Three.
3 successes. You have regained some of your old sanity. Question mark.
hooray for the healing power of McDonald's.
Love it.
Give us money.
Sponsorship pending.
Nugs.
Hi, Grimace.
Oh dear.
Now he's lost it again.
You've undone your good work. Okay, so, alright, going back to it. How much do I remember coming back to
Nothing much.
Sanity?
It's more like it's been a blur. Aside from, it's like a drunken night out. There are some pieces that you remember, but not much. You definitely remember being humiliated, but the walk from the Ark to Alice Springs is just nothing.
Oh. I mean, the walk from the garden to Alice Springs. Right. The fuck happened to my shoe?
It appears you walked. What happened to your face?
Fucking day. Ow.
Yes, go on, let's
Yeah.
have a look. Oh dear.
Oh.
Greens. Okay, guess we can't turn down the light, can we?
No. Well, what happened?
Well, we no longer have access to the garden.
Excellent.
I mean, they were going to find out eventually, and well, eventually was today.
I'm surprised they let you live.
Never said they were smart,
That's true.
though we may have a problem.
What else did they find out?
It's what they haven't found out yet is the problem. So I need to talk to Nine. Soon.
Well, then we need to find Alice. because
Yeah.
There is no access to 9 without Alice now. We have her on lockdown, so to speak.
Oh, well, really, that should definitely hold a...
But why?
If you remember, she was dealing with, or doing jobs for a whole bunch of people. One of them just happens to be one of the agents of the garden.
Oh yes, which one?
That would be Haley.
Haley Hurt, was it?
HB?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Was that the one I saw in the room with the brunette with freckles? Is that the one?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
So that, she might be a ticket in, so to speak. On the plus side, they're absolutely demoralized and they have next to no equipment left. So it's going to take them a little while before the Inquisition get themselves back up to strength here. And 2 of their senior members are now located at the garden. So, you know, shoddy security, no equipment, low morale, and 2 high-ranking people. This may not be a bad opportunity to strike,
Oh.
or at least inconvenience them.
Hmm.
But oh, you know, that's we'll see how we go with that. But Haley's definitely up to something if she's dealing with her little friend.
Mm.
And I got a Christmas present. Let's pick up the laptop. Do we have Wi-Fi at the Haven?
Hold up. We're
We're in a Macca's car park. We can leech off theirs.
but before. Sorry, you have a strange laptop that you've just
A
procured.
strange top.
From whom?
An associate.
One that you trust?
Oddly enough, yes. They are enough of a little shit that I can trust them.
And so you know this is not bugged?
I will give it a once over to see if it's bugged. But given that it came from outside of the garden, not within, I'd highly doubt that they would have been in cahoots. So, but I will give it a look-see.
What's investigation?
Oh, I thought you were going to say technology.
technology.
No, we'll go investigation. That's fine.
Could also be technology, considering the fact that you are. Are you turning it on? Is the question.
Oh no, I'm looking over the just the machine itself. Like, inside the battery compartment.
It's a tradie boot, so there'd probably be a screwdriver to open up the padlock.
Yeah. Or that hammer I had. No way, that's That's better. That is 5. We had no bugs and we had no light.
No bugs and no light.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. We did a manie to just, in case there was some tailing there, and now we're back at the Macca's.
Yes, and while you're messing with that, we could also look for signs of Alice. She may be hiding. So I think we said we would leave an X out at the back in the bins, so we can go to the bins. Yes.
Oh, do I notice that car that was tailing me while I was walking?
No.
Do you remember the car that was tailing you while you were walking?
It was a car.
Yeah, but
I didn't make out anything more than that. It was too far away. So
Could just be your imagination as well.
dangerous things, aren't they? Okay. Do I know from working in the garden? Do we have anyone planted at this Macca's by any chance?
Yes, but not under your control anymore.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Is that person here, and are they observing me?
They are currently working the drive-thru, so no.
Okay. Cool.
Considering the fact that you didn't actually go through the drive-thru and didn't go into the actual establishment, no.
Excellent.
If you want, you can keep your head on my lap.
Wave the hammer menacingly. No. Okay, then we'll turn that computer on.
Alright. There is just 2 text files that you would find Mr. Winters. Actually, it's just 1 dedicated text file if I remember correctly. Let me just double check quickly.
Okay. It's a bit important, so I should take notes.
On this laptop, there is 1 text file.
What's it called?
Winters.
Well, I think that may be addressed to me. Can I check for hidden files?
It is behind password. The file itself is encrypted. There is no other hidden files aside from this one. Everything else has been wiped.
What did he say to me when he threw it at my face? Fuck us. I'll type that.
Incorrect. Would you like to roll intelligence and technology to see if you can...
did you spell us the Australian or the American way?
Oh, after the last episode, definitely the Australian way. What was that again, Rena?
Intelligence and technology to see if you can figure out the amount of encryption this thing has.
If only you had someone on your side who was good with tech.
Mm-hmm.
Here right now.
Twitch.
Come on. Can I rouse my human blood?
No.
That's only 2 successes.
With 2 successes, you do manage to get into the file.
Oh, okay. That was easy. What was it?
It's the worst encryption ever.
What was the password, just out of curiosity, so I can not have to roll that again? Or did I bypass that entirely?
You bypass that
Oh.
entirely.
The password was the word password, but there was a 0 instead of O.
Admin 123.
Yes.
It is, at least in this text file, a note detailing that Trist recognizes Winters. That recognizes Winters' aptitude and trusts that Winters will win. And that he is willing to play ball if Winters is willing.
Are you sharing with the class?
More just trying to process this in my brain at the moment. So, Well, this will all depend on what he knows or what he thinks that he knows. Or could this be a setup? Although I don't know why specifically he would.
Wait, is he talking to himself again?
I think we need to feed him more macas.
Yes.
Anything else in the file?
With 2 successes, no.
Because this just sounds... It's so vague that it's not helpful. And it's the kind of shit that I would write if I was hiding something else. But I don't have the technical aptitude to...
Can just wait until Alice gets
Yes,
there.
maybe we can
Yeah,
show
I'm
it
gonna
to Alice.
wait till Alice. We may have ourselves another opportunity
Oh.
regarding Inquisition related matters. None of you happen to be tech whizzes by any chance?
No.
Yeah,
Alice knows her way around it better than either of us.
I think this is an Alice job.
Well, she'll still be coming back from the Roadhouse. Let's go and pick up the keys to the New Haven, get that signed away, and then come back here once again.
Okay.
And just stay vigilant on cars and all that. I'm almost positive that they'll be tailing me
Okay.
to some degree. More so than just the buttons in my pocket.
So no sign of Alice at the back of the bins at the Macca's. Okay.
Should we leave a sign for her so that is gonna in some way communicate to her back
Just
in an
text
hour or so?
her.
You just text her.
That's true. Text her.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll send her send her an M and a clock emoji with the time an hour from now.
Alice, you received this message.
I look at my phone and go, "Oh, in clear comms, put a fucking cross on the bin!" And then put my phone away.
Okay. Will you be looking out the windows for your little friends following you, or would you like some assistance?
I guess the more eyes open, the better. Just anyone that's driving just far enough away that they think they're inconspicuous, but are still kind of obviously following, or just anything else that just feels off.
We can do do a circle around the block and see if they're still following situations.
Yes, and you're good at spotting things that aren't really obvious to mortal eyes.
Okay. I guess I could have another go at Sense the Unseen.
I don't
While
think
we're
you've done that since we picked him up.
Oh, that's true. Yes. All right, I'll do that while we're driving.
Because
I might also do Sense the Unnatural as well, just in case.
Yeah.
That's wits and aspects for me. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Really not.
Are you sitting on the cursed chair?
I mean,
The new one.
yeah. That's only 3. Might be
moves around a lot more here, which is good because it means I'm not always on it.
We move places, which means it's not permanent anymore. Okay. Mr. Winters, who maybe it's tired, the exhaustion, you haven't actually slept, you've only had a few Macca's meals, fries. I don't know what they fed you. Just
What was in the bag? Storyteller.
It's just a small fries and 1 hamburger.
No. There was a group of people in their 20s who were drunk. There's no way that they did not order a big ass fucking meal.
There's at least 7 cheeseburgers there.
Nice hustle. Okay, so you've had some ill-nutritional food. But lots of it.
change.
I'm being called out with all the food, and, but that's just for me. I'm just like ordering 7 burgers. But yes,
Okay, so
Alright.
with my 6.
maybe it's gonna be just that. You don't sense anything, but Dasha, you would sense several supernatural beings around you. It's not kindred. It's not even the same kind as 9. It's more earthy.
Oh, I should mention as well that I did also send something. Oh, wait, do I remember sending something out? in the
Yes.
visit? I'll
It's
relay that.
a bleed.
Earthing. Would I recognize? I do have a specialty in supernatural creatures.
Yes, you would recognize these as werewolves.
Werewolves. Alright. How close are they?
Not that close. Maybe 2 blocks away, but that's it.
Are they moving?
No.
Okay. We have werewolves in the town. Maybe you also want to text Alice? A wolf emoji?
Do we have a wolf emoji?
There's a dog at least.
I think that's about fluffy.
Maybe a dog and a full moon emoji.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Very good. Okay, well, I can tell you roughly where they are. So let's just not drive that way. I love this. So many things to worry about. Okay.
Or if we're being tailed, maybe driving through them is a good idea. No, probably not.
No.
No, I'm going to just eat the food.
Okay.
We're in a can opener. A can that they can open.
Yes, indeed. We'll just make a note. All right, let's go to our.
Alright, and you're driving towards Stanley Crescent, where the New Haven is. Meanwhile, Alice, you made good time. Oh. You made good time with your driving and maybe perhaps breaking a couple of rules here and there.
I want to pick up my phone and call Aline.
Yeah. Does ring twice before Arlene actually picks up. Hello?
Hi.
Alice, hi.
What's your current status?
We're driving right now. We're in between Brisbane and... Wait, why?
Where are you going?
We're just driving right now, trying to lose the tail. So, probably just gonna be driving around until we hit the town that nobody knows, I guess.
Tail?
There are several agents after us. Second Inquisition, I don't know.
Go to ground, burn this number. I'll contact you soon.
Oh, okay.
Hang up. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking about anyone else who might be on my paycheck. And just sending them a message. Go to ground, lose this number.
All of them text affirmative.
How far away from town am I?
About 40 minutes. 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes if you push it.
It's Alice, she's pushing it. I'll text Lorna with 20 minutes. Location, question mark?
Lorna?
We'd be able to get back to the Macca's in 20.
Signing, doing the tour, and talking to a human and stuff. You can just meet there.
That's true. Yes, but it's Alice.
Send the new address.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Suggest
Me.
I'll let them know as well that
Meet outside.
there are 2 eye agents stationed at that Macca's.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's probably
Mac is compromised. We meet outside. And I would have given you the address before we left.
What is the rough area that this new haven is in?
It's in Stanley Crescent.
Stanley Crescent.
That is the name of the street. It's... Oh god, I'm trying to remember if it's East Side. East Side or West Side? Oh god.
I'm going to make a detour and go back to my books and my piano.
Yep.
I'm just making a beeline for the ruined bookcase. Getting past it and actually opening up the piano and pulling out another book.
Yep.
Pulling out the papers from my shirt, putting them in. There's a bunch of other papers and stuff in there. Closing it, putting it down, closing the piano, and wiping off any finger marks from dust that might have been there, and then heading back out.
That should be possible, yes?
And I will meander my way, take the scenic tour to Stanley Crescent.
Alright. You guys arrive at Stanley Crescent. Lorna, Dasha, and Winters, you arrive first. There is a tiny Kia that's parked up the front. It's blue. And there is a Hello Kitty on the side that's just printed up.
It's all you.
Yep. Gonna
The door is slightly open and
stroll straight in. Hello.
smells like cookies once you enter.
Oh, it's that real estate agent thing of where they have the cookie spray. Yeah. Seen this one before.
Yeah.
Is there any answer?
Yeah, there is an answer. It's like, oh, just 1 second. And you see this small young woman, blonde hair, tied up in a bun. And she's wearing a nice smart suit. Your Toreador eyes are pleased with how she looks like. And she goes like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Trixie.
You too, Trixie. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're so cold.
It's.
Do you want me to
dropped-
turn on the...
I had the aircon on
TV?
blast. It was so hot out today.
Oh,
I've just been sitting under the air conditioner.
okay, yeah, that's understandable. Yes, is it just gonna be you?
No, got my associate here. I think Winters maybe stay in the car on account of only having one shoe, and also to keep an eye on the car and keep an eye out for anyone who might be following us. Obviously, a conversation to have had before we go in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I-
so we're going.
In the car,
Yeah.
keeping my eyes peeled
Yeah.
and my foot warm.
Yeah.
Winters, the smell of the cookies does permeate the whole area, and it reaches the car.
You know
I'd
what?
like you to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'd like you to roll composure and resolve once again.
We know how this goes, right?
Like a hunger check.
This is a human hunger check.
And I mean,
And you?
all I've had is Macca's, that empty, fantastic, wonderful food. Thank you for the impending sponsorship.
Lord.
Oh!
Now you do this. 4 successes.
Roll for cookies.
You like to willpower roll some of that.
No, I'm not
Difficulty
willpowering
is
that.
6.
No. I'm not willpowering that.
She gave you the chance.
It is 6. It's just 2.
I just got a feeling it's a trap to spend what's left of my willpower. And I've been down this road before and it did not end well, so that's a no. I'm not confident that I'll be able to beat that.
Next level, I'll be putting more dots into resolve and composure, right?
It's gonna fill everything out.
Yes.
As Lorna is talking to Trixie and being introduced to Dasha, Winters, the smell of cookies is irresistible. You are hungry despite the meal that you've just had. This scent is just reminding you of food you've had not as a child, but maybe as a young man.
You know what? Fuck it. It's been a day. I deserve a fucking cookie. Laptop. That's always coming with me. It was too painful to acquire to leave to chance, and I'm going in the house. Oh, but I'll be sensible and lock the door.
Okay.
So sensible with your one shoe.
But yes, would you like a quick tour of the house before you sign anything? Just so if you want to take
Cool.
pictures
Just,
and anything for any damages.
Just a standard once over.
And hi. My name's Trixie. Would any of you like some cookies? I actually brought some here for.
They're real?
Yes.
I just assumed you were doing the standard real estate thing with the spray. Oh my goodness.
No, I've brought them at
Look,
home.
I ate before I came, but if you want to have some.
Can I sense the unnatural
Yes.
with Trixie?
Yes.
I don't think it really matters what the cookies are at this point. They're going down the food.
Cookies
hole.
are fey.
Now watch as I roll notes.
Don't make notes. Why would you go straight for your pen and making notes as soon as...
I should not have said anything. I should not have said anything.
I feel unsafe.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, hey, actually.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That is 4 successes on the sense the unnatural.
With 4 successes, you would know that Trixie is human.
Well, how about that? Well, you can trust human cookies, right? Yeah.
You
Are
want
they
to
made
roll
of real
wits and
human?
Huh?
Are they made of real human?
Sure, why not?
As a chef, I was trying to think how you can make humans into cookies, but it's a lot of flour.
Look what you've done.
It's gonna be a savory cookie.
Just gonna be quiet.
Now I'm hungry, but yeah.
Should we roll wits and insight?
Would you like to roll wits and insight if you would like? You are also suspicious.
On
I wonder why.
I'm just putting down notes. I'm not doing it.
on Trixie, sure, I'll do
Yeah.
it. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4.
But Winters, yes, the Trixie's not anybody unnatural.
What sort of cookies are they?
Chocolate chip. Not those raisin cookies that's pretending to be chocolate chips.
Oh, yeah. 5.
With 5 successes, this woman, you would know, is just trying to sell really hard this house.
Okay, interesting. I wonder if this...
But there is something that she is hiding.
Okay. I'm going to just like lightly touch on the elbow and I'll say, now I know that you're legally required to answer if I ask.
Oh, yes.
Is there anything else we should know about this property?
Who died?
Indeed.
Munched down the cookie.
You're munching on the cookies. Okay. Trixie sighs and goes like, I hope that this doesn't turn you off the property, but the past owner did go missing.
Okay.
We don't know where he went. And there has been at least 2 murders that happened here.
Oh, just here.
Yes, unfortunately.
At least 2.
This year. I don't know
How
what happened.
recently did the last owner disappear?
A month ago?
Quick on the market.
Yes, well, my boss is trying to sell this house really, really badly. With all the locals are thinking it's cursed, so we're just trying to get it off the market.
Cursed as in like they're always daring each other to come in and spend the night, or cursed as in they don't go anywhere near it?
Cursed like the locals pretend not to see it. I tried to get an order for pizza in here just so I can offer you guys pizza, but the local delivery doesn't. They're saying that the address doesn't exist.
That's right. The cookies are great.
Okay.
Dasha?
Who was the past owner? Can you tell me who the past owner was?
The past owner was named Jackson.
Jackson.
Last name is Seraph? I don't know. It sounded like a fake name, but that's what I got from the owners.
Okay.
Let's see.
And how long was Jackson in ownership of this property?
About a year?
Okay.
I haven't personally met with him because the real estate agent that takes care of this property has been calling in sick, and
Who normally takes care of the property?
oh, her name is Chloe. Like with a K.
Okay.
She's very particular about her name. But yeah, yeah, I see she's actually supposed to be the one to do the tour for you guys, but
And we
unfortunately she
heard
called in sick once again.
Something about I'm very sorry to hear, by the way. I hope she's all right and that you're not getting worked too hard picking up the slack. We heard something about like flood damage in the past.
No, not that I'm. Not that I'm aware of. No, there hasn't been any reports of it. At least from what documents I was given. If you would like to do a tour of the house,
Yes.
Absolutely. And I'm going to activate Sense the Unseen.
Sorry, am I remembering that right? Like from the phone call from 3 sessions ago, that we were told that the property, part of the reason it was going cheap was because of flood damage. Okay, good.
Okay, so you get an insight on that?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm going to activate.
I was just wondering whether that was a character error.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I don't have to ask for
So
Mr.
someone
Winters,
might have-
as you are munching on those cookies,
Oh, nice.
you pick one up, but turn it around, and there is writing on the back of the cookie, and it says, "Take one."
Sense the unnatural on the cookie. Are you a werewolf?
I've also activated Sense the Unseen because we're going to be touring the house, so
Alright,
come on.
6 successes.
6 successes. I don't know if since the unnatural works
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
cookies.
thinking.
It's
Just
usually on
investigate the
being.
cookie. Like, is anything like it is just a cookie, right?
How many?
That's a crit, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 and 6. Insight wise, Trixie knows what happened, but you get the feeling that she is unsure if it's real or not. And Trixie seems to be well versed in dealing with kindred. She hasn't batted an eye about Winters' face, about your appearances, nothing. None of the usual human reactions are there.
We haven't done Flash of Life or anything, so there is that.
She seems to be an expert and well versed in dealing with your type. With Sense the Unnatural.
Oh, Sense the Unseen, yeah.
No, Sense the Unseen.
You had
Sorry.
You had on that, yeah.
With Sense the Unseen, the whole house lights up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, good.
Fuck's sake.
Do the cookies light up?
Do the cookies light up? Yes. Okay, what am I sensing here with 7?
You are sensing what you have been looking for. Fae presence.
Faye! Okay.
Okay. No wonder the pizzas don't come here.
That's when you know a place is cursed. The pizza delivery guys don't come here.
Okay. So
Can't
as
see it. Time moves differently in Fae realms, and then they lose that whole like 30 minutes guarantee.
do they still have that?
Don't know.
Not
I think
anymore because
DoorDash. I think
it's-
DoorDash and Uber Eats kind of ruined that for a lot of pizza
Yeah.
places.
So as we're touring, I'm looking out for concealed evidence of flooding. I'm looking out for any other sort of wards or sigils or
Is
fake.
the house itself real and like just tainted with a bunch of Fae stuff, or is the house itself a construct of the Fae?
Great question.
The house itself is real, but there are a lot of wards all over this place that it's making the whole house light up.
And do I understand the nature? Is it keeping a certain type of creature out?
It's more like protection spells.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
So
Is it?
those at least 2 murders. What was all that about?
I'm not really sure about the details because the police took over the whole investigation and I never heard back about anything regarding updates and stuff about it.
Is she lying?
No. But if you would follow me, so this is a 4-bedroom house. Master bedroom is quite big, as you can see. It has a walk-in closet. There is an adjoining bathroom with it. And she walks you through the house until you reach the 4th room, which she calls like a small study room if you want to convert it, or a small bedroom if you want it. This is the place where some of the murders have happened, and you know, I just want to warn you before you enter, but we have renovated and stuff, so it should not have any evidence of any deaths whatsoever. Oh god, I'm just kissing my commission goodbye, aren't I? But yes, so here it is, and she opens the door. And Dasha, you would notice that this place has a basement.
Excellent. Okay. So the bedroom leads down? Is that what you're saying?
The bedroom leads down, but the others cannot see it. You can see it with your sense the unseen because there is an outline of a trap door.
Brilliant. Okay. I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to say there's a secret basement here. Everything is drenched in Fae. Did you notice anything about Trixie?
She not only knows what's going on here, but what's going on here, and is completely fine with that.
Interesting.
Who do you kind of clients do you normally deal with, Trixie?
Oh, a lot of different people, outsiders, locals.
I'm going to is she hiding something? Is she just being deliberately vague?
She's a real estate agent.
She is a real estate
Yeah.
agent.
Advantage on being sus.
A lot of like, do you work a lot of nights? You know?
I work all sorts of hours because, you know, trying to close deals, getting your commission, you try and hustle as much as you can. So I'm just trying to accommodate to my buyers' needs.
So a lot of buyers needing to operate after hours. Busy, I'd imagine, you know, during the day. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them have a lot of work and you hear a familiar Nokia music. And Trixie goes, "Oh, sorry guys, I just have to step outside for a second for this call. If you would like to talk, I'll just be in the kitchen." She walks away and answers the phone.
Okay. I mean, do you want to listen in on that?
Oh, yes.
Go.
Is there any way I can, like, stand nearby to overhear the conversation that's obviously, you know, hiding me from listening to the conversation?
You can pretend to go into the bathroom,
I can do that.
or you're trying to not be seen.
I don't want to be seen to be eavesdropping because then it kind of like,
Ruins it.
You can pretend that you are looking around.
yeah. Okay. We will do that.
Dasha, can you show me this trapdoor?
Yes, and I'll point it out.
Am I able to see it once she's pointed it out?
No?
Oh, okay. I'm going to attempt to open it then.
Dasha, when you touch it, you get a premonition.
Let's go.
You might not be happy with the premonition.
I'm sure Dasha's not going to be happy, but
You see your face, and you see yourself being stabbed over and over and over again from the back. And then it's done.
I'm going to kind of duck out of the way just to sort of see behind me. Is there anything there?
It's just Lorna.
Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I just saw myself being stabbed numerous times in the back upon touching this lovely trapdoor.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be somehow even riskier than what we have now.
We really need to not be in a place that is associated
Fey-touched.
with a Nefandi mage or whatever the fuck is going on here.
Mr. Winters, you would overhear a conversation between Trixie and whoever's on the other side of the phone, and she's just saying, "Oh, I understand. Oh, but I have the clients in the house." No, wait, really? What did they offer? Oh, wait. So am I getting my cut for this? Okay. All right. I'll tell them then. All right. Yep. Yep. Wow, far out. All right. Yeah. Bye.
Going to nonchalantly going to the kitchen under the pretense of going for another cookie, and also actually going for another cookie.
Okay. Sir.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh no
interrupt you.
no no! It's totally fine. Actually, I'm so sorry, but somebody just bought off the property.
Oh,
So I was so showing it to you. They didn't even want to see the property. They just straight up talked to
well,
the company
that
about
sounds
it.
strange, doesn't it?
Oh, who was that?
And you're coming back into the kitchen.
Yes, okay, right here.
After hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Let me just check who bought it. But usually we keep everything confidential, so I'm not promising anything.
Sweetie, you brought us in here, gave us a tour, had the paperwork there ready to sign. The least you can do after giving us the runaround is give us a bit of information.
I know, but company policy. I'm so sorry. I didn't know the company would immediately just.
If you're not going to activate Aura, I'm going to mesmerize.
Oh.
So, go on.
Yeah,
Like you to roll your awe.
you don't need to make a roll for all. No.
There is. Isn't it like
Cost, free.
charisma and
Oh, if it's contested.
it is contested.
Well, it was only contested with other vampires.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay,
contested
nope,
with-
sorry. Yep. Manipulation and presence versus composure and intelligence.
It is also contested if the person has. What do you call it?
Cookies?
If they know it's coming.
If
Yeah.
they know it's coming,
That's fair.
and if they've dealt with that before, there is a power in the Second Inquisition for gifted mortals.
Ah. 6.
Alright. As you activate awe, Lorna, she smiles. I'm not sure what you want from me.
A little bit of fair information.
Well, what I can tell you is that a company from Sydney has bought off most of the properties around this area.
All at the moment? Like
Yes,
today?
they are currently buying off most of the stuff, and she is going down the listing of the company she works for, and she says like, well, I can make a call and see what else he bought, but
Yes. And
Yes.
also the name of the company.
okay, let me just make some calls then.
Thank you, darling.
And she makes a quick call. She actually steps away out of earshot, makes a quick call, maybe 3 minutes tops, just as Alice arrives outside of Stanley Crescent where the house is supposed to be. You see two kinds of cars. One is the stolen car that you have procured. And another is this tiny Kia car with a Hello Kitty on the
I'll
side.
park not on the property, just off, and activate unseen passage.
Yep.
I get hungrier. And is the front door still open?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I will walk in and make a beeline for whoever I see.
Kitchen is right there.
Room.
It opens straight up to the living room and the kitchen.
Is Winters still eating a cookie?
Yes.
I'll go up behind Winters and say, don't make a fucking move.
Mid cookie.
Still finishing it.
It was the last thing I'd do. It was worth it.
I'll whisper, what are we doing?
Not buying a house, it seems.
Are they still here?
Daddy?
Whoever's selling you this property, you look like shit.
It's been a day. I want a cookie.
I'd rather corrupt myself with my own small intestine, and trust me, that's good compared to what I've just been through.
We'll catch up on that later, but the real estate agent is through there on the phone call.
I'm gonna go into that room and listen in on the phone call.
You hear at least this woman say, is there any way for you to actually get the name of the company that's been buying off all the things? I know it's, kind of different from usual operations, but I've got really pissed off clients over here. You please understand, yeah, I know. Oh, it's a trust fund. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So I can't tell them that. What can I do? Okay. I'll at least tell them this piece of information. Yes, I'm still on for karaoke. It's gonna be 6 p.m., right? Of course, I'm down to pregame. Yep, of course. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Bye. Then she walks back into the kitchen where everyone is and says, well, the only thing I'm allowed to say is that the company who started buying off all this stuff is using trust fund for it. And not sure if you guys are familiar, it's Jameson Trust Fund.
I recognize that tone.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm so sorry, folks, for bringing you in here and not being able to sell you the property.
How much did they buy it for?
For resources dots.
Should we?
What would it take for us to have already bought it before they had the opportunity to?
I mean, I don't think they have signed it off. The company just said that they have made an offer and they're willing to just sell to these people rather than selling it for dirt cheap.
I think your company made a mistake because it's already been purchased.
Are you willing to offer higher than the 4 dots of resources?
I mean, we can offer 5. Do you want to?
Can we?
Yes.
Lorna, you feel a tap on your shoulder. Just do it.
Sure.
Alright, 5 dots of resources. I will make a call. Or actually, let's just sign it off now and I'm willing to talk to the company about.
Sign and date and time it.
Yes.
Time it to what? What time did we arrive?
An hour ago, at least.
So an hour and a half ago is when we signed it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And she hands you a paper, slides it over the counter. I don't know who will sign it.
You, of course.
Signing things with all those fey presents around seems really, really intelligent.
You can do it outside if you're worried.
Should you use a fake name or fake company? 'Cause I mean, tying it directly, personally to
Oh,
one
I
of us
imagine-
might be.
I've been tying it to my company with the mask associated with it this whole time.
Don't worry.
Eat more cookies now.
Yes, you do that.
Did you tell us that the cookies had writing on them?
No.
Nope.
No.
I'd show you, but you know.
We'll have to deal
Right.
with that momentarily. He's been eating fey food. Yes.
Yes, you're gonna have a bunch of baking paper up in your guts too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so you sign away.
yeah. Let's step outside to sign it.
Step outside. Alright.
Yeah.
Outside of at the backyard or outside?
The
of-
front.
Front.
The front,
Okay.
so it's just got a nice view of it. It feels,
Front
feels a
yard?
little bit more, you know, just
Or
on,
out
on the
into the
street. On the
street.
street, yeah, not on the property, just facing the property.
Okay.
Feels nice, you know, to take it all in, you know.
As you walk out into the street, Trixie's like, you have to sign it in front of me.
Yeah,
Don't.
that's
why
right. I
are
just
we in
want
a
to have like the whole property view of
I-
doing it. It feels nice. Just come on, just right here, it's near your car. Not going far.
Okay.
And sign it off.
While they're heading outside, I want to do a checkout of the property.
Yeah.
I'm looking for ciphers, sigils, marks that are at plain sight because I don't have ooky spooky sight. Do I? No, I don't.
Ooh.
Spooky,
but
spooky, everything.
What I will do, rather than doing a physical check, is I will go to one of the bedrooms and send my flies out and look through them while they're going through all of the rooms.
Yep. Oh. You wouldn't find anything with the flies except for that last room. There is a sigil. It is a mark of a tree that doesn't have any leaves on it. Just decayed tree.
I'll make a mental note of the tree and where it is in the room and call my flies back and then head out.
Would I have seen that as well when we were in the room with the Sense the Unseen?
Since the unseen, no.
But I mean, I was also just looking with my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Would I?
That sense the
Not-
scene.
not-
It's a different.
No, that's fine.
Not with all the
other
bright
stuff going.
colors and stuff.
True.
And it is quite hidden behind the
Many eyes mate like work.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll head back outside quietly behind these two. I'll touch Dasha on the back.
Hello. Especially after I've just had that vision of being stabbed, I'm going to whirl around.
It's just me.
Put your knife away, just in case.
Ooh.
Glad to hear you're alive.
So very glad to be here.
So how long have you been staking out the property, scoping it out?
Not long. I'm so glad that you pre-signed this contract.
Oh, really? What have you seen?
Our tree might be very close by.
Tree. It's my favourite word at the moment. Okay.
But first, let's get somewhere where we can clean him up.
He needs another shoe. You might have noticed.
I lost a shoe.
Okay. Have you wrapped up your signing?
Yep.
Yeah. Because this is quite unusual, but I guess that's fine. Okay.
It's an unusual evening, but thank you so much for taking care of us. I hope this doesn't cause any dramas for you at work.
I'll figure something out. I always did. Plus, I have to babysit some kids at home. It's gonna be, kids. They're all chaotic, evil, wants to murder the world for some reason. But yes,
Yeah. I understand. It's just resentful.
Oh, so you have a kid of your own?
Yeah. And she's a sweetheart, but so much she doesn't understand.
Yeah, kids are like that. Feel like a mom, even though I'm just babysitting. It's been a few years. It's crazy. Taking care of them and stuff.
Can we hear this?
Yes, as they are walking back into the kitchen.
Alice has her fucking knife out again, and she's just like,
It's like paid babysitting job. Like
Huh?
they don't pay you well here, being a real estate agent.
Oh no, not really. I it's such a long story. I'm sure that you folks have to do something, or actually, I can give you the keys to the house now.
Yes, but you also know that we have nothing but time, so you can tell your story.
I don't understand why you would be interested in just a human story.
Well, you're quite adorable. And you may also remember that we can get quite bored with our long lives.
Yes. Well, if I'll just hand the envelope with all the things and the packet for all the paperwork and copies first, so we're done with this. I can get my commission. But yeah, used to work at this job, and how do I explain this without sounding insane? We ended up, there was an accident, and a child was left without any of their parents, and I had no choice but to take care of her.
Oh.
What kind of accident?
Murdered.
Doesn't sound like an accident.
Well, it was ruled an accident by the police because they think that the dingoes got them. Or
Dingoes?
kangaroo. It was a wild attack.
do
So
I
a
recognize
wild-
this girl at all?
No.
Not at all.
You haven't met her per se, but you have seen her in the town, grocery shopping or whatnot. She is a local.
Okay.
And with Sense the Unseen, do I see gifted human abilities around her?
Here's the thing with gifted mortals: they don't show up unless they use it.
Ah, okay. Did I say anything when you activated All earlier?
Yes.
Oh.
There was like a quick flash, but that's it.
Okay, so there's something going on here. Do you recognize her?
Does she seem familiar at all?
No.
Does this story she's spinning seem familiar at all? Because, a wild animal attack killing people in Australia, like
A wild
spiders
animal attack,
maybe, but, like, we
killing
don't have
peoples
any-
in Australia.
Yes, but normally they're tourists.
Yeah.
And normally it's
Tourists
Alice.
in the rivers, the crocodiles.
Come
we
on, in Alice Springs.
We don't have any large predators or anything. Like, I understand stepping on a spider or a scorpion or a snake or a jellyfish or an octopus or anyway, but wild animal attack, putting it like that, like dingoes or kangaroos, it's a bit of a stretch. That would be unusual. That would make headlines.
Especially for a local.
Yeah.
Who knows better?
You would know that there was an attack, quite unusual, but it's not here in Alice Springs. It was over at Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Winters, you would know that Brisbane is Brisbane is, you would know that it is a Sabat stronghold. I was about to say sorry. Sabat stronghold.
I mean, give it a few years. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Okay. So you said 3 children? Or 1?
Oh no, it's just one.
Okay.
You know, I also have my sister-in-law's kids, but those are like normal, just bratty kids.
Normal, no dead parents. Okay.
I shouldn't phrase it like that. I mean, poor Amy, she's gone through a lot, but
Amy.
she's doing a lot.
I'm just making a note.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But who were the parents like? You know,
We don't know.
I don't know.
It's just reported that, you know,
So how is it you came to be in the care of someone who lost their parents in Brisbane?
I was just doing my job, and the kid that had no choice, well, not really, was supposed to go into the system, but she didn't want to go, and now I'm saddled with her for eternity. So it's like I gained a child.
For eternity. Can I tell her she's being literal when she says eternity?
Yes,
As in, yes, I can, or yes, she is.
she's being literal when
Ah,
she said eternity.
oh dear.
And sorry, you were just doing a job? What was this job you were doing? That sounds very interesting.
Clean up.
Clean up.
Yeah, it was before I became a real estate agent, and this seems to be the safer option now, just selling properties. Plus, it makes more money, so.
Clean up, like, you know, janitorial kind of thing, like, you know, picking up rubbish, trash, bodies, that kind of thing.
Picking up trash
Yeah.
sounds more, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds more normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she's been cleaning up bodies.
Okay. Eternity, huh?
Does she bear any tattoos or anything that kind of gives her away for being a member of the Second Inquisition?
Nothing.
Does she use any terminology that I would recognise as something that they would say?
Nothing. If anything, she is bearing a semblance of somebody who's been ghouled for a long time.
Does she have any Sabbat iconography on her?
Nope.
Okay.
So, like,
Is there-
where can we send you a gift? Like, you've been really great showing us around, you know, the cookies, you know, signing us up so quickly an hour and a half ago, as it says here on the contract. You know, where can we send you a gift, like a thank you present? I'll have to get you.
You'll have to send it through the real estate agency. Just send it to the company. I'll be there anyway. So
Okay.
you have my calling card.
Yeah. Whereabouts are the real estate agency's offices?
Elder
The
Suite.
address would just be on there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might just tell her you're still invisible, right? You could follow her home if you're curious.
I think there are bigger fish to fry.
Indeed. Well, we have a trail if we need. Thank you so much for your time, Trixie.
Oh, thank you. This is. Whew.
Enjoy the commission.
Indeed.
Thank you. I will leave you to your new house and have a good night.
I'll shake her hand before she leaves.
You shake her hand before she leaves.
Anything?
Oh. Winters, you don't usually get visions. If anything, you don't dream at all.
I can hear a boat coming.
So when you touch her hand, felt like there was. It felt like you were struck by lightning. And as you stare up at the heavens, not seeing the ceiling at all, you are transported to a carnival.
Fuck.
And there you see this man being torn apart by this creature that resembles a spider, but they're all flesh. It's just tearing this man apart.
And when you say, like, how big is this flesh
It's
spider?
bigger than the house.
Giant flesh spiders. Okay.
And you see Trixie firing shots at this creature. And as the creature rears back, another woman steps up and drags this marred person away. And Trixie starts talking to this man, going like, my God, you're gonna die. I don't have enough medical training for this. And the man just goes like, no, just give me your guns and go after the girl. Just go after the fucking girl. And Trixie goes, but you're gonna die if we leave right now. We were gonna die. And he says, just give me the gun. Listen to me. Don't panic now. Give me the gun. You two run after the girl. Kill that bastard and then just get out of here. Okay? I'll figure something out. And we can't all stay here and kill this monster. You all have to go. Finish the mission. Trixie shakes her head. The woman hands over her shotgun and Trixie just goes like, fuck it, let's go. And both of them starts running into the Hall of Mirrors and the vision ended.
Do I recognize any of the other people in the vision?
No. They all have American Southern accents.
Even Trixie?
Yes.
Was I able to get an idea where that carnival was? Like, if it was in America, Australia?
Most likely it's in America because of how the other sounded like.
Okay.
Alright, so nice to meet you. I'm sure I'll see you around town. Good night.
Good night.
See ya.
And Trixie gets into her little Kia with the Hello Kitty and drives away.
And she doesn't have that accent anymore, does she?
No, she sounds Australian.
Very good.
As soon as she's gone, I'll drop Unseen Passage.
I will relay that entire experience.
As Mr. Winters is relaying the experience, all of you notice that Alice is covered in soot.
What? Have I got something on my face?
Are you Santa Claus? Did you come down a chimney?
Yeah.
I'll fucking go up a chimney if you're not careful. You're looking happier. Clearly some sugar has done you good.
Yeah. Oh. Got a little project for you.
Something tells me that Alice is on one right now and probably not ready for your little project. What happened?
8 has to fucking die.
Naturally.
Don't get caught alone with her.
Make it sound like it's a lot more personal than it was this time last night.
If I said I wanted to watch the life drain out of her face and have her know that I was the one that did it? Yeah, this is personal.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, not really.
Okay.
After Trixie leaves the area, you actually receive a quick call back from her, saying Lorna, and saying like, so the other company tried to buy it faster than you guys, but since you have the contract, they have no choice unless they take you to court for it. So just make the payment and we're done deal.
Of course. Should be already in process.
All right, thank you.
Thanks again.
Thank you. And then Dasha,
Yes.
you get a call from whoever's from your financial advisor.
Oh. Rupert, what are you doing up so late?
Have you been making big purchases lately?
Wow, that was quick. We just made a big purchase, yes.
No, I meant like every week, every day.
I mean, would Rupert know about that? About my payments to Winters?
He would know.
Oh, yes. No, just the usual payments. Through the usual accounts.
Because I just got... Let me investigate this. Seems that the money is not going straight to the usual accounts. It's being funneled. Are you donating to charity now?
Rupert. Absolutely investigate that.
Okay, I thought that somehow you went...
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, which charity is it?
It's an orphanage charity. Actually, there's several. The Red Cross, UNICEF, and there's this charity for an orphanage, like 2 of them.
Where are they located?
One is in New South Wales and one is in Perth.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I'm wondering, since you are traveling, have you had a change of heart?
No. Investigate and obviously report this fraudulent behavior.
Yes, because the accounts are quickly just draining.
Yes. Thank you, Rupert.
Maybe change your password.
Oh, of course. I mean, I trust Rupert with all of that. Orphanages?
I beg your pardon?
You heard that conversation? No?
Oh, you're playing it out loud? Oh,
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
No.
Are any of the locations ringing bells for me? For the orphanages?
No.
Good.
These don't happen to be the places where new recruits are often found, are they?
No.
Okay.
These are genuine.
Oh dear.
Charities and orphanages. Okay.
This is I have no phone or anything on me, so I can't actually check any of my accounts. I am.
Well, the money has not been going to you.
Alice will pass over her phone and go, do you want to use mine?
Sure.
You do not want to use her phone to check your financial details. Are you kidding? Just slap it. Obviously, someone in your organization thinks they're very smart.
Speaking of which, do you want to hand over that laptop?
I got a sneaking suspicion that the two are not unrelated.
Oh.
What is it that we are trying to figure out?
There is a text file on there, my name. It's vague gibberish crap. There's got to be more to it, but I'm not tech savvy enough to.
Decipher it.
Yeah.
Understood. I will work my magic on this.
Intelligence technology.
Or I will definitely rouse.
It is open right now to the file, the text file that's saying Triss recognizes Winters will win and is willing to play ball if he is willing to.
Lorna, do you
Intelligence.
think technology?
Technology.
Not if I can help it.
Do you think we should text your lovely child and ask her to ask Maxie about Jax and Seraph?
How would she be able to ask that without arousing his suspicions?
I could, because I'm supposed to be looking into where Delilah came from.
True. So you're going to ask Maxie?
I'd love to talk to him.
Okay.
Burn a willpower. Oof. 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Alright, with 7 successes, Alice, you open up the laptop. You see the text file. You see the message that Triss left for Mr. Winters. You find a back door into that file
Yeah, I do.
and actually manage to decrypt a second layer of security that Triss has placed in there. And the actual text file that was hidden away has shown up. And it is a note from Triss that's just saying, "Fuck you, Winters, you dick." And there is a very graphic looking dick in there.
I sincerely hope this isn't his. And I'll hand the laptop over.
It's a text file, so it's just an ASCII penis.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's just a series of V's down the line.
Yeah.
Well, that is
B
every-
equals D, tilde, tilde, tilde.
I mean, that is something he would do. Why would he waste a perfectly good laptop to do that?
Because now he has a line of communication to you. Or, if we're clever, you have a line of communication to him.
Or there's a bug in this that we weren't able to find.
With Alice's at least role, Alice would know that this thing has been is being tracked. Once it connects to Wi-Fi, it'll ping
Okay.
the hacker.
You haven't connected to any Wi-Fi, have you?
Only the Maccas.
Okay.
Those things are rife with nonsense anyway.
So that
Don't.
may not be bad, depending on whose side he's actually on. I can't imagine he would be happy playing ball with the Inquisition.
Why?
How would he put? He's more of an indentured servant than an employee, and
Yes, there seems to be a lot of that in the organisation.
yeah, and they've got family members under pain of death if he doesn't cooperate.
Oh,
So I can't imagine he would be a happy little soldier.
okay. Can we find his parents, his family members, whoever they are?
Does Winters remember, because Matt sure doesn't, which family members Trist has that have been held? Because yeah, that would have been by outside of the garden. They're probably not advertising, hey, look who we've got in this cupboard.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Since Triss is completely just below your radar as well, insignificant person.
We can always reach out and make a liberation offer.
Using someone else's Wi-Fi far away from this place.
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
But yeah, since your connection is essentially burned, we will need somebody else on the inside there. Otherwise, they go back to being the unfortunate threat that they are to all
Well, if
Laka.
Trist doesn't pan out, we may have Haley, which we need to have a chat with Nine about, by the way.
She's on lockdown. Actual, real lockdown this time.
I did my best to impress that upon her.
Thank you.
So there is a basement here. It is quite a stabby basement. There's definitely... It's suspicious anyway. I mean, you might have overheard, but this whole place is crawling with Fey energy anyway. But when I tried to access the basement that is hidden to the plain eye, I was granted a lovely vision of being stabbed multiple times in the back.
My eye is never plain, but I understand what you mean.
Yes, I did
Yes.
hesitate in saying that.
Also a sigil of a
life has...
bare tree.
Oh, the lights out.
Oh,
Is
Right.
it a sign?
A sign.
We should go to...
Oh, it's so close. We just have to leave this place and go
How,
to the
how
sun.
Yeah.
much longer do we have?
We
Because
should wrap it up in like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, we just does this need a charge? That one?
the others are on charge, we don't have anything to replace it.
Will they last 10
At the
minutes?
moment, I don't think.
Can I just stay in the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
oh, okay.
Right.
There's also a sigil of a naked tree.
Oh. And in the back room?
Yeah, that little one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well.
And did I hear Seraph as the previous owner?
Yes.
Yes.
On Jackson.
Jackson
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Would you like to ask Maxie about this Jackson, Sarah?
Oh, I think Maxie and I are overdue for a very long, hard conversation.
Well, the good news is that the last communication I got from my dear child was at those very salt mines that we were planning on making our way to tonight.
How fortuitous.
Well,
Well, provides.
so would you like to check out the stabby basement before we go? Or should we leave that for another night and just go straight to the salt mines?
We've already delayed them once. I don't think we're going to get away with constantly putting it off night after night.
We can always come back and check the basement later.
We own this place now.
Okay. I do want to set up a ward in this place, but I guess it will just have to wait. We'll just have to settle for locking the doors and windows.
Like a normal human.
Yes.
Ew.
Okay. Lock all the doors and windows. And then we can head to the salt mines.
Driving away. As you drive away towards the salt mines, 9 actually sends a message to Alice. It's just a gif of this person dying of boredom.
I'll send a gift back of Cookie Monster eating all the cookies.
Is that me?
She likes snacks.
Most likely will not have any snacks left in the garden once you come back. But yes, you drive towards the salt mine. And as you approach, the salt mine is quite near to this place, like 10 minutes away. And when you arrive, the metal chain link fence has been ripped open enough for a car to pass through
From the inside or outside?
from outside.
From the outside heading in. Okay. I mean, we knew that others had come here. I could.
Yes, I simply assumed that they were going to at least attempt to do it in a subtle way. I
All right,
give
I'll-
those kids too much credit.
I will use Spirit's Touch on this. To see who ripped it open, and I do get hungrier. Good. Okay. Spirit's Touch is intelligence and auspex. Good.
Curse a chair.
The curse has transferred.
Nothing, Mr. Winters. This place is empty of any supernatural thing.
4 on the.
Once you touch the chain link fence, you see Jen ripping it open with their claws, and then having Nora or the ghoul of Maxi Seraph, Delilah, Charlie, 2 cars just passing through.
Right. You assumed wrong. They did not attempt to be stealthy.
God,
This was them.
I thought I raised her better than this.
Yeah.
You didn't raise her.
Details.
Are you passing through?
Of course.
Alright, then you drive through. There are
Through the gate, not through the hole.
through the well, the gate's open anyway at this point.
Should we close the gate behind us?
I imagine they'd have a remote or something. We arranged this ahead of time.
Okay.
There are
Because
2
we're
cars.
adults.
There are 2 cars parked. One car is a Corvette, and the other car is what Mr. Winters will see as familiar. It's the white van of the Second Inquisition.
What's that sign mean, Winters?
I know this van. It's one of ours. Was one of mine, I guess. Wait, was this the same white van that...
Threw a laptop at you, yes.
Let's slash their tires.
Tried to swerve and kill you, yes.
Did they leave the doors unlocked?
No.
Smart. We still have that hammer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have my ceremonial dagger as well.
Are these windows shatterproof?
No.
That's beautiful news. Oops. Oh no. Let's keep slipping
stop
with this hammer.
it. Stop it.
The
You'll
windows.
break it.
I'll look. I guess I can unlock it now as well. You know. I'll definitely smash the windshield as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure there's a lot of glass on the driver's seat. Just because,
Alice is going to grab a handful of that glass and put it in her pocket.
Oh, brilliant.
I mean, you do you.
Okay.
It's just pocket sand, but bigger.
Crunchier and noisier if someone's trying to sneak up behind us.
Yeah, good idea.
So you've unlocked this van?
Am I able to just like
Yes.
no special locks?
The moment you do open the van, it lets out a really loud shriek.
Alright, would I know where the alarms are normally kept on these vehicles?
No,
Switch them off?
not with this vehicle.
It's special.
We just like keep hitting it with the hammer and see if that helps.
Mr. Winters has gone unhinged. Just starts hitting the thing with the hammer.
I'd definitely like to ransack it as much as, but like if there's anything.
Can I open the bonnet and try and disconnect the battery?
Yes. The alarm stops.
Nice.
Is anybody in like the front office of the salt mine observing what is going on here?
No. It's absolutely empty.
So much for our real estate appointment. Anyway, go to town, Winters. Fuck them.
Are there any hidden compartments in the van?
If you would like to investigate,
Absolutely, they might have some.
intelligence investigation.
Might have cookies.
I want to look at the Corvette.
Yeah.
Is there anything inside it?
Nothing aside from the last played music being Taylor Swift.
Would I recognize it from Spirit's Touch vision? Is that...
Yes, it's the
Oh,
same
damn.
Corvette that the Camarilla group had used.
Definitely getting out my knife and slashing the tires.
Okay.
And you just slash the van as well.
I'm just sitting back watching Winters go to town.
You've gone to town on it anyway, okay.
That was 8 successes.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, with 8 successes, you
Just
would
needed to work out that insanity.
Yep.
you would find that there are a couple of hidden compartments. However, some of them had all their valuables already taken, probably by the group.
Sensible.
Most of their armory has been used up, which means that they are well prepared to go into wherever they're going. And you find a hidden compartment beneath the computer chair of the computer room. And underneath is a big enough compartment for a small child. And there are empty chips and snacks in there.
Who the fuck has been keeping... You know what? Are there any kind of... I guess I can't really do that again, can I?
You'd make some assumptions.
So, Second Inquisition. I mean, they're not gonna like hide a child if they're like taking it from an orphanage or whatever. They just have like a fucking school bus or some shit.
No, but if I wanted to protect a child, that's precisely where I'd put them.
Mr. Winters.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking that maybe someone's been smuggling a young mage around.
Precisely. Which means this is the perfect storm for our friend 8 to come and pay a visit.
Why did they bring... Fucking idiots. Okay.
Okay, so you're fairly certain it is 7.
I can't think of... Well, there was no other, children that I'm aware of from the Inquisition here in the garden. At least none that you warrant this level of...
Well, we saw them smuggling her out.
Yeah.
Indeed. They have been connected to her. Well, in that case, do you have a lighter on you?
I do.
Oh, matches? Perfect. I'm going to take out that white satin ribbon from my outfit when we had our ritual. I'm going to use my ceremonial dagger and perform... Oh, there isn't actually a rouse check for this one. Oh, that's
No.
good. Just a little bit of blood then. Soak the ribbon in blood, hold it up, and ask you to set it alight as I incant some things. I'm not really looking at it. Thank you. And as it burns, as it sets alight like a fuse, once consumed, the ritual takes effect. While the ritual remains active, the caster can follow faint traces of the target in areas where they left no tracks, such as crowded cities. So this is a bunch of rolls. So first,
This one, I'm not gonna make you roll.
Oh really? Oh good, thank you. it's so complicated.
Yeah, we don't know where the catch ran off to.
Yeah.
That sounds highly suspicious.
As the ashes of the satin pass by your eyes, your face, and dissipates into nothing, Dasha's eyes turn a different color, something silvery. And you can see a faint outline of what looks to be 7 shape going from the van, going outside of the van, staying there for a bit, and then moving in towards the cave entrance of the tunnels of
Amazing.
this mine.
So at least now we can perceive the previous whereabouts for at least the next 24 hours. So we can, you know, if we get lost in there, we can at least find one of these mages and find Sam.
Because I'm just spitballing here. What if 7 and 9 teamed up against 8? If we had that opportunity.
That's far more luck than we're generally used to.
Yes.
I'm a believer that we make our own luck.
Exactly.
Of course, that may be exactly where 8 wants them to be, when the results could be cataclysmic.
Sure. But they'd have to be in the same place at the same time, first of all. And I can make things vanish.
But they are mages. They can bend reality to their will. Are we sure that, you know, if they did all combine forces, that isn't actually the will of Lilith? Like maybe that is actually just the rising tides. Oh! Maybe that is the rising tides that we are...
The rising tides are a force of eventual renewal, though.
Yes.
Following this, there's nothing.
You're right. From what I've seen, it is absolute destruction of which there is no recovery. You're right. I just wanted to be...
It's a tempting theory.
8 does not seem hell-bent on renewal.
And I don't think 9 would like her playground destroyed.
Well, there's a lot we don't know about 9.
I think there's a lot that 9 doesn't know about 9.
Maybe a tad of both. Maybe she's letting on even less.
Either way, if we have the opportunity to take 7 out of this situation, we do it.
Of course. I still remember the conversation on the plane here.
I've got a child, you've got a child. Maybe our sister needs someone to take care of.
I would love a tiny mage to play with.
Lilith says that we learn through pain and suffering.
I can think of no greater pain than parenting.
So, shall we? Anyone else need to prepare anything? Is there anything, you know...
Did they leave any weapons
Yes,
behind?
good weaponry?
Well, they mentioned they already took that with them.
All of it?
All of it, yeah.
And do they have any communications equipment or anything at all? Anything relatively useful?
They've already taken all of it with them.
Yeah.
They were well prepared.
We just have our wits and what we have on us.
As
I guess
We
you can
had-
also just puncture the tunnel.
Actually, Alice, are you able to use your computer skills to figure out whether this is where that laptop was connected to in terms of tracking?
as in the van,
Well, the van's got computer equipment in it, doesn't it?
I can try.
Just a theory.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of figured that because I'm
I
assuming...
wanted to make sure.
Okay,
We can't trust names or faces.
very true.
Do I feel bad about giving it the Alice Springs special now?
We're just making them feel welcome.
I probably just think it was teenagers anyway.
Yeah.
The real evil in the world.
Just glancing around to make sure we haven't been followed by that unidentified car.
It's completely desolate around,
Okay.
except for all of you.
How reassuring.
In
That's
fact,
nice.
aside from the tire tracks from 2 of the other 2 cars, there's no other marks. Well, aside from some footprints on the sand, but that's it.
Just out of curiosity, is anyone able to like mystically disguise our car?
That would be a 9 thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We could mystically disguise it somewhere around the back of the head office. Yes.
It's not our vehicle.
That's true. We've stolen it anyway.
Yeah.
I will actually take whatever you found out that connected these two, if it's an IP address or whatever, and send it to my financial advisor just to give him a clue.
Sure, I'll read it out to you.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Well, yes, if we're hiding our car a little bit and everybody is prepared, maybe we should head in towards the Shadow of 7.
As we get to the entranceway, I want to activate Unswayable Mind.
All right.
I believe I've done everything.
Who's going first?
Oh, marching under everybody.
I'll go first.
Okay. Who's next?
Sure.
I'll go.
Yes.
Oh.
No, you go.
Lorna next.
I'll be third.
Dasha, and then Winters.
I'll bring up the rear.
And I will be activating Sense the Unseen again.
Yep. As you enter, Alice, Lorna, Dasha, as you are activating your Sense the Unseen, pushing forward the creaky wooden door leading into the mines, Winters bringing up the rear. As you try to activate your Sense the Unseen, it just stops. Your unswayable mind suddenly stops. And all 3 of you, Dasha, Lorna, and Alice, you can't sense your beast. It's as if it never existed, and you can feel your heart beating once again, and you can feel blood flowing through you once again. It's been a long time since you felt like you are human.
Extremely long time.
She's here.
Mr. Winters, whatever gift you have, you can't seem to summon it. And as you walk into the darkness of this mine, there is a little area that is lit up by candles. And as you look around, you notice that each one of you had lost all your colors. And there's nothing but black and white in this room, including you.
Not very film noir.
Who's the femme fatale?
I think I will actually have my dagger out as the only defense that I have, and I will just see if my blood has color. Just a little pinprick.
So you pinprick your blood. It's just black. But you do feel pain when you do it.
Yes. And I imagine licking it doesn't close it either.
Yes.
I'm going to run my hand down my face. Are the cuts still there?
Alice, your cuts are gone. And this is what you immediately notice, Dasha, Lorna, and Winters. Alice looks human. The cuts on her face are gone. She looks like a normal human person. What Alice should have looked like as a human. Not as a Nosferatu, but as human.
What the fuck is going on?
And with that, we end our story.
Not our session.
This session.
Oh my god.
Thank you once again for joining us for this episode of Red Center by Night. My name is Rena, and I am the storyteller for this evening.
I'm Tara. I've been playing Lorna.
I'm Melissa. I'm playing What the Fuck is Going On, Alice.
I'm Sophie, and I've been playing Dasha.
And I'm Matt. I've been playing Mr. Winters, who has lost a shoe, if you didn't hear.
Thank you for joining us. Check out Enifa Else Dices. I've put the link down below. And we'll see you again next time. Bye!
Bye. We need 8 to not get whatever you are. Because if she does, more than this little group's fucked.
You haven't interacted with that yet, have you?
No. I don't know if she's more powerful than me or if I'm more powerful than her. I only met 7 and she is... I don't know what the fuck she is. But you know, like... number-wise, I am the highest number, so you'd think that I am the most powerful, so... I'm hoping that's the case. I... will stay in guard. Unless...
Until you can't anymore?
Yes.
Or until you run?
Until you all safely reach your destination.